Welcome to the Chapter 20 joining. Thank you for coming. Are you, is anyone hearing to share what they've been looking at in the Chapter 20 joinings?
Sure, Sharon.
Sorry?
I'll go ahead and
thank you.
share.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Kathleen is not able to be here today. She's at a memorial service. So, gosh, our joinings are just so they're so deep and amazing. I mean, Jesus just comes through and leads us. We were looking at a one morning, the desire for an experience in which you feel pain when the Holy Spirit directs you. And so we got into the meditation, and Kathleen she had the vision. She didn't want to hand over the keys to the car. Like, she says, I don't believe the Holy Spirit knows how to drive. And Jesus said, the Holy Spirit does not know the concept of pain. Therefore, it is not real. But you relish it because you created it. And you believe it is your only way to salvation. However, you can step out of the fire whenever you feel you've been burned enough. Wow. So then a little bit later, she said Jesus was showing how wedded she is to the ownership of her own direction. Like, she's a rebel, saying, like, don't even try it, Jesus. Don't even try. She says, I'm resisting Jesus like a bad date. And then a little after that, I just had this feeling like I was being lifted. I just started floating effortlessly, like I was just going up. And I had this visual, ultimately, of floating in space with Jesus and seeing the world. And the distance just kept getting smaller and smaller. And then Kathleen said, she heard this is also a humility issue. In the deep recesses of the mind, she didn't want to believe that there's a force that knows more about God than she does. Like, was feeling a sense of arrogance, like she knows what's best. And Jesus just said, you can turn over the car keys anytime. I assure you, I know how to drive. And, he just had an open palm saying, I can take the keys if you're willing. Are you willing? And he says, just let go and float with me in the comfort, the true comfort of safety, love, and joy. He said, this is about freedom as compared to the claustrophobia of the 4x4 closet you put yourself in and lock the door. He said, floating with me is infinite just by your own willingness. And then he finally said, you are totally free when you choose to be with me. So, yeah, it was chilling and beautiful and very inspiring. Yeah, like I said, he always comes through.
Thank you, David. That's beautiful and inspiring. And I can relate to a lot of that. Yes. The resistance and fear of looking with Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
But he makes it easier. he makes it easier just by having the willingness to just look. You know, the fear is that something bad's going to happen, but nothing bad ever happens. There's only inspiration that comes out of it. So I'm grateful for my chapter 20 program and my chapter 20 partner and joinings and Jesus's guidance.
Awesome. Thank you. Renee, are you hearing to share anything? Oh, I can't hear you.
There's something in the chat. I was just
Oh,
gonna
there
check
is. I
that.
can't see it.
Let's see.
Not in my chat.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm hearing to share a desire that I've been looking at. I was looking at with my partner, we were asking Jesus to show all the pleasure of arrogance, not to speak to you, to speak to Jesus. And what he was helping me see is how I associate not speaking to him as heaven. And that I have that flip. That's, you know, he's encouraging me to speak to him directly throughout the day, to ask him. And he was kind of reminding me, you know, you can ask me about everything throughout the day. There's nothing really that you can't ask me. There's no like even like I need not be concerned with like resistance or fear or anything like that. I can if I'm just willing to ask for help. And that's something that he was showing me I was in avoidance of, really asking him for help and then following through all the way, like just following the directions he gives me. So I see, you know, the benefit of that and how just how helpful it is to speak to him and see my, like with the let's see here, let me stop for a second. Because I've some of the sharing I've noticed, he's been pointing out that I'm trying to be involved, and then I get into interpretation and the thoughts of it, and so I want to ask for help right now, actually, for that, to just pause and maybe I'm complete with my share. Yeah, it feels complete, actually. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Yes, I'll just mention a couple things that things seem to be shifting for me. And I just realized I forgot to join in the light, but we are joined anyway. We are joined in the infinite light together here. That I have had a terror of deeply looking, not so much. I thought I was looking, but I see now that I really was holding back, asking Jesus, and something has dropped away. So now I have more willingness, and the strength of joining with Jesus is, I can really feel it over the past week. And when it's there, when I do my work and ask and follow, and the strength of Christ is in me, it's so much better and is highly motivating. And yes, looking with my partner on this week about fear of the fear. We thought it was fear of lack at first, and then confirming that we're both hearing the same thing is helpful to me, because I'm slow, steady, inch by inch, coming to God. Sometimes with my nails, like Kay will say, like a cat or a dog, with their nails holding on to the floor or the carpet. But yes, I'm more willing now and more trusting. That's what it is. And being guided to spend more time in the inner stillness as well. So that's my sharing for today. Thank you. Thanks. Hello, Jean-Francois. You're just in the perfect timing to join the chapter 20. Did you have anything to share with us?
No, just I come to listen to you only. I have nothing to share.
Okay. We just all shared, unfortunately. I saw you at the beginning and then you disappeared. Have you heard our sharings, David and
No,
Renee?
no,
No.
no, sorry. Because I'm in a country, I'm in Benin, and I have not always a connection. It's the reason I don't hear the share of Renee.
Right.
You have finished the session?
Well, if we want to do a summary, do we want to do a quick?
He can see the video afterwards. This is recorded.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we'll
guys.
share. I'll put the link in the ACIM group, in our ACIM group, and I'll probably upload it to YouTube, to Facebook as well.
Thank you, Kay.
Okay.
Yes, so I think we are complete now. And thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you, Sharon.
Love to you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Adios.
Love you all.